I've, over the years, acquired almost like a high-performance center at my house so that I can spend more time at home. I think because, like Kyle talked about, there's only, you have this stress budget, right? And you can only throw so much stuff into the pot on a given day because we are asked so much on any given day or any given week or any given month. So many games are coming at us so fast. We're traveling so much, so many miles. There's putting such a strain on our body that you have to be really selective while also still living your life. So that took me a lot of time and learning to use, meditation apps, a hyperbaric chamber at home, hot and cold tubs, making sure that I have enough equipment at my house or at my disposal that if I need any work done or I need to do anything or I can do it before or after practice, I'm able to do that. A ton of massage work. So there's a number of things that I've been able to integrate into my process that have really, in any given week, become non-negotiable. Like I have to absolutely get those done. While also, I don't know, I think it took me turning 30 and having some pretty difficult mental health issues the past, my entire life, but really radical the last probably 18 months to really look at it and say, okay, I need to live my life. And maybe it was turning 30 as well, but it was finding that balance every day where I could get the best out of myself, not only in my everyday life, but in my sport.
You're in that a different category in that you had to balance not only your physical health, but your mental health.
Sure.
Has the team been receptive to that for both of you? Again, you guys work within a team unit. And so, what you may say, this is what's good for me, this is what my personal trainer tells me is good for me, but the team may have a different idea.
Yeah, I mean, I hid it for so long. It was one of those things where I was so, there's such a stigma around mental health and anxiety and depression, to be more specific, as well as not being reliable for a team. I think that was something that I was very nervous about. It was like if I came out and I was very vulnerable and expressed my struggles that I deal with on an everyday basis. I said in my last panel that it's like wearing a weighted vest every single day. It's just waking up and having something that never quite leaves you, but you can change your relationship with it. I think, but the NBA has been such a positive force, not only in supporting the mental health aspect of not only what I deal with, but what the numbers say throughout the NBA. But also now they've put in strict guidelines. They've now had therapists for every single team, whether it be on the player side of things or throughout the entire league as a whole, even at the league offices. So I think they've been, thankfully, very, very supportive. But that was very scary to be vulnerable and express what I had dealt with on an everyday basis because I didn't know what the future was going to hold for me as far as, teams and players and coaches and organizations being able to rely on me moving forward. Because really it has nothing to do with my play. The play is my safe place. And they know that I put in everything that we're talking about here into my craft, into my game. But that was a scary thing to consider until I realized that there's this vast community that really all has your back, and whether it's your own personal self or somebody that at arm's distance or in your circle is dealing with something. So the NBA has been a very, very supportive community in that regard as well.